Summer brain drain. It is a real thing, and many kids aren't ready to return to the classroom, but a new tool can help you prep them at home, and it only takes 30 minutes a day. Dr. McGrath, it's that time of year. Everybody's getting ready to go back to school. Some people may be preparing for new homeschool options as well. You are here to help all of us as the founder of Elephant Learning. Tell us a little bit about your background and what Elephant Learning is.
Well, I have a PhD in math and computer science, and I've been doing software development for maybe 20 years, 30 years. And in 2016, we founded Elephant Learning Math Academy because we found out that 4 out of 5 students are starting kindergarten unprepared for the kindergarten curriculum from a language perspective. And that leads to 3 out of 4 students in high school not being proficient in high school mathematics. And so what we did was we took the most effective activities for teaching mathematics as a language, and we combined that with adaptive algorithms. And the end result was that on average, children in our system learn about 1.5 years of math over the course of 10 weeks when they use it just 30 minutes per week.
I can't think of a timelier time to have this conversation because, you know, like we just said, people who are on a traditional school calendar getting ready to go back to school, but we're still seeing those long-term effects of distance learning and people just trying to find their way during the pandemic. So from your perspective, what is that problem that we kind of all need to work together to fix?
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach mathematics as a language, and what that means is that the student is able to take the idea and apply it to solve a problem. So, for example, with multiplication, if you're able to read a word problem and then identify these are the numbers that I multiply in order to get the answer, then that's showing, that's demonstrating understanding in multiplication. And the real thing is this, is that if you've memorized your multiplication tables, but you can't do that, then multiplication is absolutely useless to you. And so that happens to be the case for most of the students. We kind of get them to go along through the school system, and we never really go back to try to catch them up. So our system, what we designed it to do was to meet the student at their level of understanding and then build them up to where they're supposed to be or even further so that they can understand the teacher in the classroom.
And it's so interesting to hear you say, you know, how a student enters kindergarten is going to affect them years down the line in a high school. So I love that you've made it fun and engaging. You know, I was exploring the website. It's colorful. There's cool characters kind of worked into the program. How important was it for you to make it welcoming and warm and fun?
Very important. What we did was we made it a puzzle game. So to the student, it feels like maybe an Angry Birds. And we're trying to start maybe easier, so like we start behind the student in order to catch up to them. That helps them build confidence coming into the system. But yeah, this is one of the most important things, is that we have to be able to engage them into the game of mathematics.
So this seems like a great option to supplement the education kids are getting in the classroom and homework, but have you found, since our culture has kind of changed, I mean, more people are finding ways to educate from home. Do you feel like your demographics really are some homeschool families or people that are catching up and trying to do tutoring at home?
Absolutely. We've had a ton of homeschool families come through our system, and it works just as well for homeschool as it does for in-school, because really what we're doing is we're helping the parent understand where's the level of understanding for the student. And with homeschool, you can really tailor the curriculum to the level of the student, and that's what you want to do in homeschool. So we help the parent do that by giving the parent reports that allow them to understand the level of the student, along with teacher training that we would typically give to teachers at that level so that they can help their student inside and outside of the system.
It seems so easy to access. You can go to your website, get your plan right there. What are your recommendations for utilizing this program from home? What should we all know if we're downloading and buying this?
Sure. Recommended usage is just 10 minutes a day, 3 days a week. We want 10 minutes a day so that there's enough investment in it that like they're making progress. But other than that, if they do that, we guarantee they'll learn at least 1 year of math over the course of 3 months.
Where can people get more information?
Well, to learn more about Elephant Learning, you can Google us, but if you go to elephantlearning.com, you'll find out everything you need to know, and you'll also be able to sign up right there.
Great, thank you so much.